I've seen black shadows. I woke up in the middle of the night and I seen this big black figure at the end of my bed. I had bruises all over my body. My priest witnessed this.
Hope that worked. Okay. Yeah.
I want people to know that there is evil in this world and they need to stop messing with it.
You got the keys, Josh?
Yeah, put them in the back.
Because innocent people can get hurt.
You must be the door maid.
I'm Becky.
Hi, nice to meet you. Josh.
And it was not from God. God don't attack you. He doesn't do things to you.
This was my bedroom, and I seen that black figure, large black figure, so I put my bed in the living room. And my sister used to live with me, and she had this room, and she seen something out of the corner of her eye in here. I went back to church in 2009 and was born again. And I wound up moving to this place around town. It's called the Warner House. I started converted to Greek Orthodoxy, which the church was down the road. I ran into this woman who lived there, and she would taunt me, "Hey, Christian girl, where's your Jesus now?" I found out that she was a Satanist. The girl who lived in my apartment, her old apartment, that they brought in a Ouija board and the Satanic Bible, and they were calling on spirits to do things to other people and to have sex with them.
That's
Can you
weird.
stand over here in the middle?
So this is the area that you said you felt most comfortable. This is where we're getting flatlined. And then if I bring it over towards you, and even back here in the rooms where you said you see and feel things, we're getting high readings. I'm gonna check out the rest outside and see if I'm just getting high readings, if it's something from the building. Zero out here.
Right on two.
I mean, that's where it normally stays.
Yeah.
I wonder if we take it.
She seen something in her apartment, and she said something had sex with her in her sleep. So I went to her apartment and I prayed. I had a big like canvas picture of Jesus on my wall, and a friend of mine was sitting there, and all of a sudden I just stood up and I said, "There is no effing Jesus," and grabbed it and pulled it off the wall, and then something picked me up in the air and slammed me into my coffee table. And then I went to my priest. He prayed over me. It stopped for a little while, and then it escalated to where I was in bed and I had a dream, and I heard my name, Sherry, Sherry. And I woke up, and at the end of my bed was this figure. It was coal black, and it had red eyes. And I jumped out of my bed and I said, "In Jesus' name, get out. And it grabbed me, and I have a concrete angel in there, and it beat my head, and I got a concussion from it. There was times I was grabbed by things I couldn't see, and they beat me. I have bruises on both my legs, on my arms, scratches on my back, and I go to my priest, and he'd pray over me. So he decided to come to the apartment and pray over me. He prayed the exorcism prayer over me, and I reacted.
We're here in the first room. We're going to try to do an EVP session. Try to see if we can get some quick response. My name is Sean. Can you tell me yours? My name is Sean. Can you tell me yours? There's some weird sounds on there.
Right before that, it sounded like a male voice or something like that was trying to come through.
Do you like having us here with Sherry?
There's a voice said no.
Do you like having us here with Sherry? Do you like having us here with Sherry? You can hear something. It's right before Rocky says it. Did you follow Sherry from another place? Yeah, you can keep hearing voice on here
What's it say?
while you listen to it.
I was able to hear it, but I couldn't make it out.
Did you follow Sherry from another place?
It's right there.
Did you follow Sherry from another place?
It says I did or something like that.
Josh, can we just on the film just go back a little bit, but off of her right shoulder there's a white light that went straight down.
Okay,
I just want to make note of it.
we'll mark that.
I'm scared. It even raped me in my sleep. I said my prayers, I went to sleep, and I had this vivid dream of having sex with a man. And I woke up and I felt something having sex with me. And I just screamed, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And it stopped. And very violated. hurt and confused. I don't know why it's doing this to me.
Sherry told me a story about being in a ball and going somewhere. Was that your doing?
This round white ball, and it took me like down. We went flying, and it felt to me like we were really flying. I was. And we went down into this like cistern, and I seen these weird looking things, and they had real long fingers.
Over the years, my brothers and I have done hundreds of interviews. This is the first time anyone's ever talked about what we experienced as children during our haunting. The nightmare of being trapped in a ball of fire flying through space. This revelation really hits home with us, with what we went through during our haunting. When she was talking about that ball of light, being trapped in it.
I know, I was thinking the same
That's exact same thing I went through during our haunting. What's wrong? Sherry, what are you feeling?
My heart's racing. It's hard to breathe. And I'm shaking.
You alright?
No. Something's making me shake.
Whatever's around Sherry right now, I want you to walk away from her and walk over here beside me. I think you've picked on her long enough.
We ask that whatever is around Sherry affecting her right now, we command you to leave right now.
I told my priest about it. And he came in, he kept coming into my apartment, blessing it. And he said that the whole building needed blessed. And he feels that I have an attachment now. I'm afraid. I want it gone. And I want my life back. I don't want to be afraid. When I go to church, I come home, it attacks me.
Just try to take deep breaths, okay? For right now, I want to call off the investigation. Just hold on to these. You all right? We're done investigating, okay?
But it has tormented me so much.
You ready for this to be over with?
Yes. I want this to end. A woman and I we were close in age, we became good friends. And I got up to pour us a cup of coffee, and I stretched like this, and I felt something wrap around my arms and my body, and I blacked out immediately, and I beat this woman, and that's not me. Her face was just, and I never would do that to anyone.
So you hurt her pretty bad?
Yeah.
You think something made you do it?
I do think something made me do it. She said I was saying things that didn't even make sense. That's when I sought out a priest, and I found Father, and I converted, and it just did not leave me alone after that. And I hate to be alone. When I'm alone, that's usually when it happens.
Well, we're here for you.
I know you're here. I'm still scared though. I seen what it looked like, and it's ugly. I've never felt these things before. And I just sit and cry sometimes. I just cry and cry and cry.
Remember, if you show this thing fear, you give it power.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
You need to be strong and not show it any fear. This thing will not beat you.
Told me it will not beat me.
You have the power. You're alive.
I have the power. I'm alive. I've even thought of suicide.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I know. I've been fighting it, but it won't stop. It's relentless, and I didn't do nothing to deserve none of this.
Sometimes you have to stand up and take your life back. Is your life worth living?
Yes, it is.
Then I want you to take it back tonight.
I just wish somebody would help me, because this has been going on for years. And Father does try. He prays, and it's still not leaving me alone. And my life has been put on hold. It's just all of it. And then I go, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I mean, I don't even sleep at night. Very seldom. I'm scared. I take back my life tonight.
It'll get you some numbers, and if you ever get suicide thoughts, you can talk to a counselor. And
I've never felt this way. Never. It's like an oppression. It's like beating me down, beating me down.
I want you to just be strong, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much. Afraid I might black out and lash out at someone, and
You feel any anger towards us, or?
no.
Let's just take a minute. Let's just sit here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Fearing for Sherry's safety and mental wellness, my brothers and I are hesitant to move forward with this investigation. So you think you'd handle a cleansing, or think you'd be okay?
Yes.
My fear is doing something that's going to put you in more danger or affect you in a negative way.
I think it'll be okay.
Tired?
Yeah, I don't sleep much. I'm afraid to sleep. It was just traumatizing.
It's hard to get over.
Yeah.
While Rocky and Sean get things ready for the cleansing, myself and Sherry move forward with the investigation to hopefully find answers to what may be causing this haunting.
What is your name? I would like to know your name.
Did Teresa attach something to Sherry? Give us a sign. I call on you to come forth and make yourself known right now. Tonight this will end. Tonight your reign over Sherry ends. Remember, stay strong. Don't let it affect you. There you go. Breathe deep. What are you feeling?
I just feel something pushing on me, and I feel fear.
I command you to leave this room and leave Sherry alone. You're not welcome here. I command you to leave now. All right.
Oh, I'm lightheaded.
You want to sit down?
Yeah.
Here, come here.
Oh my God. This keeps happening.
But I need you to be strong through it, otherwise I'm gonna have to stop the whole thing, okay?
I'll be strong. I want to know its name.
Maybe that's not a good thing that you know its name. Are you something evil?
Will make you
Make you feel something? What are you gonna make us feel?
for you to put to the test. For you to put to the test. For you to put to the test.
Where are you from?
Tell me your name.
Steve?
Steve?
What's Steve?
I met Steve back in 97 and eventually got engaged. And we were madly in love. His whole family was arrested, and I found out that they had murdered some man and buried him in their backyard and mutilated the body.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, please defend us as we enter into battle and be our protection against all things wicked and evil. Cast out any evil or negative spirits. I seal off this room so that you can no longer enter into it. Lord, we just ask that you please watch over Sherry, keep her safe. Remember what I said. Once you empower yourself to realize that you have the control to stop this, it's like somebody flips a light switch. Your life will slowly start to change. Okay?
Okay. I believe you.
All right.
I'll do that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is the first time she smiled since we've been here.
I feel happy. I feel lighter. Before you came, I felt like weighed down. I don't feel that way anymore. I'm happy. Thank you guys so much.
Made a good night's sleep tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Are you up here with us? Please give us a sign.
Go.
What's wrong?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my God. Something just told me to stop. That was a little kid. It said stop. I got freaking chills. I mean, I got goosebumps right now, bad. That was plain as day, too.
I would say over the last 12 years, my brothers and I have had a handful of cases that have affected us personally after the case was over. In 2012, the St. Joe's, Missouri case. We know you're here. You cannot hide from us.
Okay, he knows you're here. It knows you're here.
If you're in the basement, you can come up here and join us, please.
No. I'm not going to bother her.
In 2013, the Monroe house case.
Whatever they heard or seen, they said they're not coming back. People are getting touched now, scratched.
Seems like a lot of negative, hateful energy is starting to come out in the house.
I don't think whatever's in that house is normal. I don't think it's a ghost. I don't think it's a spirit. I don't know what it is, but it's not a normal haunting, I don't think. I have worries about anybody that goes in that house. I don't think it's safe for anybody to go in there. We went that day and bought a Bible and started going back to church after that.
I knew that there were several spirits there as soon as we hit the property. The kids were beaten beyond belief, and I get kind of nervous even thinking about it because I can still visualize it in my head.
It sounded like the kid was just right there with me.
There were a lot of things bad that happened to her, emotionally, physically, sexually. And I could hear her whispering to her brother, and he was saying, "Daddy, Daddy, no, no, Daddy," because he witnessed everything that the dad did to the little girl.
After we wrapped up Sherry's case in northern Ohio for about 3 days straight, I probably slept maybe 2 or 3 hours a night. Every time I closed my eyes and start to fall asleep, I would have these visions of this dark shadow man standing next to the bed, and he would circle the bed. Throughout the day, I would see this dark shadow just dart right in front of me.
At the end of my bed was this figure, and it was coal black, and it had red eyes. And I jumped out of my bed and I said, "In Jesus' name."
I'd always look around just to see if there was a car driving by or somebody walking by, and every one of those cases there was nothing there that I could see that would cause the shadow.
It's like walking upstairs.
Go upstairs and I'll hang out down here. I wonder why those dogs.
Did you just hear that? It's like a Mel's voice.
What the hell is that?
Right there.
Oh, right there! Light! Oh, he's trying to hit me! Oh, my God. Whoa! Dude, some just hit me right in the back. Freaking run over and look at it. Freaking run over and look at it. Freaking run over and look at it.
What was that? Did you just hear that?
Yeah. Like a growl?
Yeah. What is it? Come here. Come here. Shh. What is it? Huh? Huh? Huh?
That growl was in here.
You okay?
It sounded like right next to us.
Yeah. I mean, it was just right here, that loud growl.
I hear a little kid that tells Josh, I swear I just seen a shadow right behind you. About this tall. I hear the little kid say, "Stop."
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
And now we just keep hearing I mean, this is non-stop. We're either seeing shadows or we're hearing voices. We've heard a little boy. We've heard a man. We've heard a woman. And it is not stopped. And we've only been doing this freaking, what, 20 freaking minutes?
Okay, what we need to do
Just take
is
5.
you guys go upstairs, see if you can get whatever it is communicating. I'll stand out with the dogs, see if I hear something that's making them run that way.
All I got to say is, if you're gonna be alone in here, especially with what we're doing, you better be damn careful, because whatever the hell hit me, it was aggressive. And
the thing freaking hit me when we was remodeling. I was over just right on the other side, basically where you was standing. I was sitting there looking at it, and there was like a whole bunch of wood just sitting up against that wall. Next minute I know, man, all that wood just went BAM! Smacked me square in the face, about knocked me out.
fine, they want to communicate, but not really having to touch me. I'm pretty good on that.
Okay, you guys go upstairs. Let me hang out down here with the dogs and see.
Who was the brave one that decided to hit me in my back? If you did it once, I'm sure you could do it to one of us again. So we are going to give you permission to do it. I just heard something over there off to the left. Are you standing beside me or Rocky? Josh is downstairs. Can you touch him right now?
Lily? Is that you? I got something in here. Lily, is that you? Lily? I just heard something on the bed. And there's no dog in here. If you're in that bedroom, can you come out? Make yourself known right now.
I just heard a freaking little boy again. What's happening?
That was a kid.
Right when we went in the bathroom, I said, Rocky said, let's go in here where Desiree hears most of the stuff. So I sat down on the toilet and Rocky sat on the edge of the bathtub. And first question I asked, camera, boom, gone.
Rocky and his family had purchased a house and began remodeling it before they moved in. They were experiencing things all throughout the remodel. And then, of course, once they moved into the house, their children, his wife, and himself started experiencing things. So we thought that it would be important to get in there and investigate just to see what was going on and see if we could document any of the evidence. If you're the old man inside this house, we have a device here that will help you communicate with us. Can you see us right now, yes or no? I see.
Yep.
How many people can you see? That's that Rocky. That's that Rocky. Can you say Rocky again? We call on any spirits inside this house to come forth and communicate with us right now. Tell us your first name right now. It's like a real faint voice that keeps coming across. Can you try to talk louder, please? Are you upstairs? You say basement? If If you're in the basement, come upstairs with us right now.
In the bathroom, Josh.
What?
In the bathroom.
Did you die in here? I did. How did you die? Is there an old man in here with us? Yes or no? Basement.
Do you want us to go down to the basement? Did you die in the basement?
Tell us your name. You like having Rocky and his family in your house?
Yeah, I heard something out there too.
Where was it come from?
It just like echoed.
It sounded like a big old thump to me in here.
Are you back here? Do something right now and show yourself. Well, it sounded like it said Josh Fourman.
Seems like my freaking eyes are like on fire right now.
Who's in here with us?
Help you? What do you need help for?
You can hear the voice though.
Yeah.
But he's so hard to make out.
Where'd you go? What did he say?
I'm still here.
You're still here?
You know what's weird is you keep getting the same male voice. Big thud.
What was it?
Big thud. I even felt it on the floor.
Who was jumping on the bed earlier?
I heard jumping.
What was that?
Outside?
Turn that down. That was like a growling sound.
Yeah.
That's what I heard too.
It was real loud.
But that's what I heard. I think we was upstairs. Is your name Dave or David? Yes or no? Is your name David? Yes. Did you hear that, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how you died?
I think them dogs scared you.
Tell you said dogs don't scare me.
I thought it was pretty funny when them dogs scared you.
You hear that?
Yep.
Sound like it's behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, would you hear that? Oh, would you hear that?
What is that?
I heard something right there. I couldn't make it out.
Are you wanting to cross over?
We just need you to talk to us for a couple minutes, as clear as you can. Are you the one that keeps making a thumping noise? hear that girl that just came through?
Mm-hmm.
It said trying to get you.
Can the female come forward and tell us?
Oh!
What is that?
It looked like a black shadow wrapped its freaking around Josh's leg. That's what I seen. Yeah, that's when I jumped up and I was like behind Rocket.